Guys, so if you want to see how to do this makeup look, then keep watching. It's just a yellow eyeshadow tutorial using the Morphe 35B palette and then red strawberry-ish looking lips. To start out, I'm going to be taking the Smashbox Primer Water, and I really been liking this. It has caffeine in it, I believe. I'm not sure what else, but I used to not use Smashbox because they were tested on animals, but they recently changed their policies, and I checked on PETA and everything, and they are officially a vegan company. Well, not vegan, but cruelty-free, so you have to look for the products that don't have animal products in them. But I'm taking this first. Next, I'm going to be taking my Hard Candy Yellow Color Corrector, and I use this to correct the redness on my face. I use about this much, or a little more sometimes. And I put it on my nose, under my eyes, and my forehead, which is all where I have the most redness. It sucks being prone to redness. I don't know why my face is always red, but a lot of other people in my family are like that too. And this helps a lot. It's actually the first color correcting thing I've ever used, so I don't really have anything to compare it to, but it's been working really well for me, and it's only $5 and completely cruelty-free and vegan, so that's good. If I'm really red, I put it kind of all over my face, but most of the time just here, here, and here sort of. And even now you can visibly see the redness is reduced. Next, I'm going to be going in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I'm in the shade Warm Nude. It's been my favorite foundation for probably 6 months now, and I've used a lot of high-end foundations that are vegan, obviously, but this has been my favorite foundation. It's just kind of a whipped formula, and it goes on really well and covers a lot of imperfections. I don't know, it even covers my mole sometimes, which is kind of weird, but it just covers things with like a nice thin layer, and I feel like it's pretty built. Now I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light. I love this concealer so much. It's definitely the best concealer formula I've ever used. I really liked the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, but this one a little bit just goes such a long way, and I feel like it is so opaque and stays on so long. So I just prefer this over any concealer, and I feel like the price point is also more for your money. I'm actually not sure about the ounces in here, but I know that I think it's $24, and most concealers that I've seen are 30 or over, so it's a pretty good deal. But the only thing is that it's only at Ulta, so it's kind of hard to find. But if you have an Ulta near you, pick one up and you'll probably love it. So with concealer, I just like to go in under my eyes. I might have put too much because with this, a little bit goes a long way. But I do one spot of concealer and then blend it out before I start the other spot, just so it doesn't dry and be hard to blend. In comparison to my foundation, this concealer looks a little bit light right now, but like it's fine. You can't really tell on the camera, but in real life it looks a little bit too light, but it's okay. I think I was using this foundation when I was a little tanner, so maybe I should get a different shade, but it's fine. I've had this zit right here for kind of like a week or something, which is a long time for me to have a zit. And then I'm just going to be placing a little bit, oh, I put it on my lip, ew, a little bit right here, right here, right here. Next, I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Medium Brown. And I'm going to be applying this with the Morphe Y23 brush. I like to just get a lot of product and go in. I start kind of in the middle of my brow. I'm going to do an entire video about my brows, so I might skip through this a bit because my brows take kind of a long time. I use the Wet n Wild, doesn't have a name on it, but it's this little small angled brush. It's cruelty-free and vegan. And I'm just going to be concealing with the same concealer, the Tarte Shape Tape. like to take the Airspun setting powder and put quite a lot on my eyelids just to make sure they're completely set. Then I'm just going to be setting my face with the same setting powder. With the same powder, I take the same beauty blender I used to apply my foundation and I bake under my eyes. This also helps catch fallout, so I like to kind of put a lot, especially when I'm doing colorful eye makeup. Now I'm going in with the Morphe 35B palette, and I'm just going to be taking this bright yellow shade in the corner. They don't have names, but I'm taking that and applying it with a Morphe Y16 brush, also from the Gilded Collection. I like to kind of get a lot, tap off my brush, and then go in. Taking this shimmery yellow color on a Sigma E25 blending brush, and I'm going to be putting it all over my lid, focus kind of on the middle of my eye. And I'm spraying it with some rose water just to make it more pigmented, and placing that directly in the middle. I'm going to be putting the same color combo on my lower lash line, mostly yellow. Now I'm going to be lining my waterline with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Milk. And I like to grab my eye with my beauty blender. For highlighter, I'm taking the Star Crushed Minerals Loose Highlighter in the shade Honeymoon, and I really like this highlighter. I'm going to be applying it first with my Morphe Y14 brush. I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and applying it with the Morphe Y9 brush. This is perfect for contouring. Next, I'm going to be taking the Too Faced blush in the color Love Flush, and I'm going to be applying it with the Real Techniques blush brush. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's a little scraped off. It's kind of old. Next, I'm going to be taking the same Airspun powder and baking my contour. And also baking my nose contour. Now I'm going to be highlighting. To make this a little more pigmented, since it is a loose highlighter, I'm going to be spraying it with rose water. And with the Morphe M558 brush, I'm just going to be taking a little bit of the same highlighter, spraying it with rose water, and highlighting my cupids though. Next, I'm just going to be taking my ColourPop highlighter in Flexitarian. Now I'm going to be using the NYX Liquid Black Matte Eyeliner, and I'm just going to be doing a winged eyeliner and also kind of a triangular eyeliner in the inner corner as well. Now I'm going to be taking my Tweezerman eyelash curler and curling my lashes. Next, I'm just going to be applying my Urban Decay Perversion mascara. It's one of my favorite mascaras. It's very black. Then I'm going to be applying these lashes. They're from AliExpress. They're really cheap. They're like $1 per pack. And I'm going to be applying it with Eyelure Lash Glue. Now I'm going to be taking Kylie Cosmetics matte liquid lipstick in Mary Jo K and putting that around my lips. And then the Too Faced matte melted lipstick in Bend and Snap and put that more towards the middle so it gives it more of like a strawberry red color, because that's what I'm going for. Then I'm going to be applying the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!